in order not to have some doubts, for example, with some exercise or that stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so let's continue with the platform, Lucas. So
Okay.
today we're gonna start with the second topic. Okay,
Okay.
is we have the other grammars that is present perfect, modals of advice, and the future, right? I don't know if you remember the future.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna share you a document, okay?
Okay. To my email.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, so I already sent you.
Okay.
Find.
Yes. I received your email.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect. So we're gonna start with this.
Okay.
Well, if you could share me, please.
Okay.
Just in order to see. I'm gonna find the same.
Let me see.
Mhm.
Let me see. So this. Can you see?
Yep.
That's
Okay,
good.
so right now we're gonna see this present perfect. Okay.
Okay.
So what is present perfect? Present perfect is the grammar that we're gonna use for example, some activities, some actions that started in the past, okay, and we don't know when is it gonna finish, okay.
Okay.
So for example, we have here have and has, right?
Mhm.
Have and has. So these are the auxiliaries, the two auxiliaries, and have, the first auxiliary is gonna work only with these subjects, I, you with they, and has with the third person as singular, he, she, it, okay? So we have to remember these structures for the sentences. In affirmative sentences, we will have first the subject, have
Okay.
or has, and the past participle of the verb. Okay, so what is the past participle of the verb? It's the third column, right? When we
Mhm.
started to learn the base form, that is
Mhm.
not, the simple past, that is only for simple past, and the third column it's for perfects. Okay,
Okay.
so we have to identify the past participle and after the complement, right?
Okay.
So for negative sentences, the only thing that we have to do is to put not after the auxiliary. For
Okay.
example, have not or has not, or
Mhm.
maybe with the contractions, haven't or hasn't. And of course, following with the the verb in past participle and the complement, okay? So after this, we have the questions, or we're gonna use at the beginning, the auxiliary at the beginning, have or has, the subject and past participle and the complement, okay? So
Okay.
Lucas, could you give me an example with affirmative, please?
With affirmative. Okay. Uh, she has been and you say last year.
Okay, she has been in USA last year. Okay, in this case, we are not gonna use expressions that show past. Okay, for
Okay,
example, last year and with ago, 2 days ago, yesterday, okay?
okay,
We're not gonna use that because those expressions only we use in simple past, okay?
okay,
In present perfect, we're not gonna use that. Only we can use, for example, for or since. Okay, for example, since last year, for example. So
okay.
it means that she was living there.
But she is still living there, right?
Yes, when you
And we,
use, for example, since, it
uh-huh.
means that she's still living there.
Okay,
Okay, great. So that's why that is the difference with between present perfect and simple past. Okay, in simple past, for example, there is a lot of people used to get confusion with this. In simple past, we use the expressions in past. Okay,
okay,
for example, yesterday, last month, always with last, or with ago, 2 days ago, a month ago, for example. Okay,
okay,
but in this case, no, we don't specify the time. So,
okay,
the sentence was great. Uh, okay, so we have other examples here, as you can see it, right? I have studied, so we have to use the verb
mhm,
for the exam. We're not using any specific time in this moment, okay? So
okay,
only we said these sentences. You have
okay,
bought, she has eaten, okay, she has eaten. So we have to respect the subjects, okay?
okay,
All the subjects with the correct auxiliary,
okay,
okay? And the verb in third column. That is the most important of this grammar, okay?
okay,
So we can use contractions. For example, I have, the contraction is gonna be always the subject, apostrophe, VE, okay? And if we have, for example, with third person, with has, the contraction is gonna be similar
okay.
to verb to be his, she's, its, okay? But how are you gonna recognize that it is not verb to be and it is present perfect? Could you answer me, please, Lucas?
Uh, Maybe because the past participle.
Yes, right? Because of the past participle of the verb, right? If
Mhm,
we see the past participle, okay, we realize that it is present perfect, right?
mhm, yes.
Perfect. Okay. Below, okay, we
Oh,
can find, yeah, we
negative
can
sense.
find
I have a
negative.
question.
Yes,
How
tell me.
how we can say I've, you,
Yes, yes,
or
that is a contraction.
I've?
Yeah, I've
Mhm,
with you, you've,
okay.
with the others, right? It's with,
With and
they've.
they. Okay, thank you.
Yes, right? Okay. So, in negative sentences, okay, as I was telling you, we can contract and we can use haven't or hasn't,
Mhm,
okay? Haven't or hasn't, or maybe without contraction, have
okay,
not or has not, okay?
okay.
So we have some examples here. I haven't studied, negative, the verb in
Mhm,
past participle, and the complement
mhm,
for the exam.
mhm,
He hasn't eaten my chocolate, right? So
mhm,
in negative, hasn't, and the verb eaten, right? Perfect.
mhm.
And the same with the others, okay? So the only thing it's not to not to forget to put not after the auxiliary, okay?
Okay.
Great. So in questions, we're gonna start with the auxiliary that it is
Okay.
have or has, okay? Have
Mhm.
or has. Subject, the verb in past participle, and the complement. Have you bought a new car? Okay, have you bought a new
Mhm.
car? Maybe we could use two answers. If it's affirmative, yes, I have, or no, I haven't.
Okay.
Okay, the
So
same, yeah.
so here we use always yes no question, right?
Yeah, of course we could use with WH question. For example,
Okay.
if I tell you, Lucas, have you been studying in the university?
Yes, I have
Exactly.
studied
Yeah.
in the university.
Okay, that is a just no question. If I
Okay.
tell you, okay, Lucas, what have you been studying in the university?
Uh, I was, I think.
No. If I
I
ask you with have you, so you
okay.
answer with have.
Okay, so I have studied finance engineer in the university.
Yes. Very
Okay.
good. Very good, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. So you could use with WH questions too. Okay.
Okay.
So the only definition that we're gonna see is that in simple or in present perfect, we don't have a specific time. Okay.
Okay.
We don't have, never will have a specific time. So is it okay until there?
Sorry, what?
Is it okay until this explanation? Maybe do you have some question?
No, no, it's okay.
Perfect. Great. So now we're gonna stop here and we're
Okay.
gonna go to the platform, okay?
Okay.
So give me a second because I'm gonna
Okay.
assign you the second unit.
Topic.
So okay. So right now you could start.
Okay, so
You're gonna start.
I need to go to assignments.
Okay.
Uh,
You have
need
A1.
to find A2, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
A2. So we're gonna go to
Listening,
grammar.
listening, vocabulary, speaking, grammar.
Grammar,
Here.
the present perfect one. Okay, so let's start there.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a question. I have the subject, have the auxiliary, have the subject.
Yes. When we, for example, use questions, and most
Okay.
of the time, okay, as you can see there, there is
Mm-hmm.
a word that means ever, right?
Uh-huh.
Ever. So this is an emphasis for questions. So you could
Okay.
use ever only for questions in present perfect. For
Okay.
example, the first one, have you ever been? It means like, ¿Alguna vez tú has?
Uh,
Okay. Oh, great.
so sure. I I have been to a few games with my brother. What about you? Me? No. I've never been to a game. I don't really like sports, but I like that player, Nick Crawford. He's cute. Have you seen him play? Yes, but I haven't seen him lately. You know, people say he's falling. I I have here. So yes, but I haven't seen him lately. Okay, so I'm gonna save
Yep.
and
And then,
submit. Okay,
okay, perfect. So we're gonna put next because we're gonna
okay,
do the second exercise.
okay. Complete the email. Type the present perfect form of the verb in parentheses into each blank. You may need to use negative form. Use capital letters.
Okay. So you have to complete, right?
Okay. Sorry, I have haven't, right? Because they say I
Yeah.
need to
Sorry.
use the negative.
Yes. Because it's a sorry, right?
Okay. So how can I take the apostrophe here? Okay. Email, right? This is right.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the past participle.
Okay, but uh, here I need to always use the negative sentence or
No, no, it's
no?
not always with the negative. You could use an affirmative or question.
Okay. Uh, you. It's right this or I need to put an e
No, it's
before.
okay. The past participle is heard.
Okay. This is one of my problems, the past participle. So,
Ah, okay, okay. Don't worry,
so
don't worry. But in this case, for example, as it is a question
mhm,
from data, right?
mhm,
In the first box,
mhm.
it's not with negative. It's
So
only half.
it's all only half.
Yeah, yeah, because it's a question.
Okay. I need to put the capital letters or
Yes, yes, it's
okay.
necessary.
Have you hear from that? She says she has fall, fall, fallen.
Yeah, Fall is fallen.
Fallen in love. She met a guy at a soccer game about a month ago. She says she has never uh, felt this way before.
Okay.
So have that ever
Okay.
happened?
As you are using, for example, that it's like it, right? So it's with has.
So has
Yes.
has that ever happened? Uh, right?
Happened, yes, with ed.
With
Happened. Yes. Now
okay.
it's okay.
To you. Love at first sight. Well, I have to go. My journalism teacher gave us a big assignment for tomorrow. Has you ever take uh, take any journalism classes? It's fine, but this is take or took?
Okay, this is taken, right?
Taking?
With the N at the
Mhm.
end. That is the
Okay.
best for this. And for example, if you are using you, it's not has. It is
Have?
have. Yeah, because you are using you.
Okay. It's it's fun, but I I have haven't could be.
Mm, no, because you're using never. So
Okay.
it's like you're, yeah, using double negation.
Did? It's okay.
Um, do, done.
Do? Done.
It's done.
Okay. So I'm gonna save this.
Okay, everything's perfect.
Yeah, but I need to study the past participle.
Yeah, the verbs, right?
Yes, the verbs.
Yes.
Do
Okay.
do you know some?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a list. Okay,
Okay.
a list of verbs that is gonna help you a lot.
Okay. Thank you.
Give me a second. I'm gonna send you right now.
Okay.
Okay. I send you to your WhatsApp. So it's a PDF, a list of like 1,000 words
Okay.
of verbs. Okay. So it's gonna
Okay.
help you a lot. It's gonna help you so much.
Okay.
Great. Perfect. Okay, so now let's do the other grammar.
Okay.
Let's go to the document 2.
Okay.
Okay, after that, we have, well, we're going to start with will and be going to, okay?
Okay.
Will and be going to, we're going to use it for future, okay?
Okay.
Only for future, but these are two auxiliaries. Will is one, and be going to is the other one, okay? But what
Okay.
is the difference between these two auxiliaries in future? For example, we will use will in order to make plans. Okay, these
Okay.
are plans that are not sure that it's gonna happen. Okay,
Okay.
maybe it's gonna happen or maybe not. It's like a probability only. Okay,
Okay.
but on the other hand, we have be going to. Be going to, it's an auxiliary for future too, and we're gonna use for a certain future. Okay, so
Okay.
this plan of future, it's gonna happen and it's 100% of happening. Okay,
Okay.
so the structure for these are these. For example, we're gonna go to the structures where we
Okay.
have the first one that it is will. Okay,
Okay.
for will, we're gonna have these structures. In affirmative, we have subject,
Okay.
first the auxiliary will,
Mhm.
the verb always in base form, so only the verb in base form and the complement.
Okay.
So here, I think that you're not gonna have problem because this auxiliary will works with all the subjects, okay?
Okay.
So it works with every subject. For example, I can say, I will travel this weekend. So in these future sentences, I can use future expressions of time. Okay, for
Okay.
example, this weekend. I will travel this weekend. I will go to the cinema this weekend. Okay,
Okay.
so in negative, I can use will not for negatives or only want, the
Okay.
contraction, verb in base form and complement. I
Okay.
want travel this weekend, right? I
Mhm.
want, then the negative way of contraction. Or I won't play the guitar, sorry, on Sunday. Okay, Sunday it's like a feature day. So I won't play the guitar on Sunday. Okay, so
Mhm.
for questions, if I want to make questions, I'm gonna use the auxiliary first, after the subject, the verb in base form, and the complement. For example, will you travel this weekend?
Okay.
Uh, this is a yes no question, right? So I can answer with yes, I will. Or if
Okay.
it's negative, no,
I will.
I won't, right? I won't.
Right.
So if I have, for example, WH questions, what will you do this Sunday? So more information. What will you
Okay.
do? I will see a movie. Okay,
Okay.
great. So that is for will. Okay,
Okay.
probable plans in the future. After that,
Okay.
we have the be going to. Okay,
Okay.
be going to. We have kind of similar structure where we're gonna
Okay.
have with the subject. Maybe the subject could be first or plural or third person singular.
Mhm.
The verb to be. So now we have to remember the verb to be because
Mhm.
has to become conjugated with the subject.
Okay.
Always we put the going to, the verb in base form, and the complement. Okay.
Sorry, Laurie, can you give
Yes.
me a second, please?
Okay. Okay. Don't worry.
Sorry, Lori, the phone was ringing and no one answered, so I have to go. Lori? Oh, oh, oh. Lori, you come back. Lore?
Lucas, now could you hear me?
Yes, I could hear.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I have the same problem.
No
Okay,
worry.
so are you ready now?
Yes, I'm gonna share you again.
Okay, please. Yes. So we were here, right, in the structure.
Yes.
I was telling you that we have to use the conjugation of the verb to
Okay.
be subject, right? And
Okay.
always we're gonna put the going to. Always we're gonna use the going to in the sentence. The
Okay.
verb always is going to be in base form and the complement. For example, he is the verb to be of he is, right? Going,
Mm-hmm.
always going to, the verb in base form, cook, and in the complement, maybe we could put tomorrow. So
Okay.
he is going to cook tomorrow. Él va a cocinar mañana, right? So that is the meaning of this be going to. Va a, voy a, vamos a, van a, okay?
Okay.
That the other example, I'm going to do the TOEFL test in the season of December,
Okay.
right? So other in negative, okay, the only thing that we have to do is to put not after
Okay.
the verb, right?
Okay.
Subject, be not, going to, and base form and complement. He
Okay.
isn't going to cook tomorrow. I'm not going to go to the party. Okay.
Okay.
So if we have questions, always first the verb to be and the subject. Only this we're gonna change. And we're gonna continue with the going to, verb in base form, and the complement. Is
Okay.
he going to cook tomorrow? Yes, he is, or no, he isn't. Are you
Okay.
going to go for shopping? Yes, I am, or no, I am not. Okay.
Okay.
So if I ask you, okay, Lucas, what are you going to do this weekend?
Uh, so I'm 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 going to watch the soccer.
Yeah, okay, great, perfect. Well, that's great. Okay,
Okay.
so that is the only difference, okay, between will and be going to. And if we
Okay.
go down a little bit, we could
Okay.
use that will. We have some parts, yes, there, where, for example, we're gonna use will always when we make a promise, okay? For
Okay.
example, I will call you tonight. Okay, it's not sure. I am telling you that I will call you, but
Okay.
we don't know if it's gonna be real or not. Okay,
Okay.
nice. An offer. I will give you this, for example. I will give I don't know, some dinner if you come, for example. Okay, it's not
Okay.
real, but that's gonna be will. And after
Okay.
when you make a treat, okay, with somebody else,
Okay.
I will tell your parents that you didn't do the homework
Mhm.
if you don't do this, for example, okay?
What mean treat? Sorry.
Treat, trato,
Mhm. Okay.
right? So when you bet something,
Okay.
okay? And refusal, when you don't want to do anything. For example, I won't do the homework for you now, okay?
Okay.
So refusal. Only for this. The most common one is for a promise.
Okay.
Okay. So until here, do you have any doubts, Lucas?
No, it's okay.
It's okay. Okay, so let's go to the platform and
Okay.
let's do the exercises. Okay. So mhm.
This is
Now we're
should.
gonna no should we're gonna do it tomorrow.
Okay.
We're gonna
So
the others. Yes, will and be going to.
so
Yeah.
okay. Vocabulary. Grammar should
No, below
below
that
and
one
here.
going to.
Okay.
Yes, that. So you have to select the correct option.
Okay. Would you like to join us? I'm not sure I can, uh, but I'll get back to you later. Okay. I'd like to go. This is it or it?
I'd. I.
It. Okay.
That is the contraction of I would like.
Okay.
Daría, right?
I'd like to go to the next soccer game. What about you? Oh, okay. I'm going
For
to.
example, there, Lucas, if the sentence says I'd like to go, me gustaría ir, ¿no? Al siguiente partido de
Mhm.
fútbol. What about you? Oh, okay. I'll, sería, ¿no?
Uh-huh.
Conseguiré tickets, pero
Okay.
it's like a promise. It's not
Okay.
sure. Okay.
Look at those storm clouds. Whoa, it's it is going to rain any minute. I hear Matt has been an injury. It's bad. It is. Is it bad? No, not really. I think he will play in the next game. It's late. I've got to go. No. Okay. call you later. So I'm gonna save
Okay.
and submit.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. Very good. Okay, so let's put next. And
Okay.
we're gonna do the second exercise.
Next. We'll be going. Will I be going to? I gave the audio file to the media department. They won't give us if it's real. No one, no one's, no one are going to tell this story. Nick is our best player. Without him, our team will lose. I will lose. Okay. I am going to do a really going to be a great reporter. Ooh, Tom is coming this way and he looks upset. I hope he's not going to give me some bad news. Okay, I'm gonna save.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I have those mistakes there, right? Because it says
Mhm.
I give you the audio file to the media department. They
Okay.
won't give us
Mhm.
if it's the real. Ellos no nos darán si es el real. Or they are not going to tell us if it's real. No nos dirán si es la verdad. No one, no, nadie, this story. Nadie creerá esta historia, Nick,
Okay.
right? So, yeah, we have to replace.
Okay. So here they are going to tell
Exactly.
us no one will believe.
Yes, no one will believe this story.
Okay.
Nadie creerá esta historia. Great.
Okay.
Very, very good. Okay, Lucas, so it was great, right? So
Yes.
maybe you have some doubt, some question?
No. Everything is okay.
Okay, perfect. So tomorrow we're gonna finish with the other grammar that it
Okay.
should.
Okay.
Okay, so I assigned you and tomorrow we're gonna continue. Okay,
Okay.
so continue doing the tasks and for today it's gonna be everything.
Okay.
Oh, please could you, uh, well, please, could you wait for me just a minute, please?
Okay.
They're gonna send me the other survey,
Okay.
please. Okay, Lucas. So yes, they called me and they told me that we could finish with the second subject, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I think it's charging. One second. Oh well, I reset it. Okay. Okay, Lucas. So see you tomorrow. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye.